Good afternoon and welcome to the English Flash News at 6 p.m. I'm Daniel Cook and I will be your host here on Ora News, where we will keep you updated on what's happening here in Albania and in the surrounding Balkan region. In today's news, the Albanian government has started a nationwide action to arrest any and all people who are found stealing electricity. The Prime Minister of Albania, RTV Ora, has given out that all those who are guilty of this crime will be caught and will be punished. The Albanian leader made this very strong statement about the issue. Whoever steals electric power will be sentenced to 5 years in prison, and whoever is found to be in cooperation with them will be sentenced to 3 years. This operation will be successful and will not end up like some of the campaigns that took place a few years ago, stated Prime Minister Rama. He added that poverty is not a justification for the crime of theft. If poverty were a justification for stealing, he said, "Can anyone tell me why the elderly do not steal?" concluded the Prime Minister in his speech. On his part, the Minister of Energy, Damian Gjiknuri, stated that this action is absolutely necessary in order to avoid a collapse of the electrical supply system in the country. He accused the previous government of being the guilty party in this situation. The governmental action, which began on Monday, will be conducted in full cooperation with the state police and the state prosecution. In just a single day, the prosecution of Kukës has charged 50 people with the crime of stealing electricity. According to the prosecution of Kukës, 5 people out of the 50 individuals accused are administrators of private entities, and 2 of them have been arrested so far. The investigations conducted by the prosecution of Kukës have revealed that these individuals were supplying their businesses using secondary lines, but they were not paying for the extra electricity. This is a very rare and unusual situation for the Albanian prosecution, since it is abnormal and difficult to arrest and charge 50 people at once. In a statement to the media, the prosecution said that they will continue with their actions, considering the fact that they have conclusive information that there are a lot of other individuals and businesses who are still stealing electricity. The district of Kukës remains one of the most problematic areas in the country when it comes to the theft of electricity. It seems that the protesting of the student bodies has not fallen on deaf ears, and that the Ministry of Education is in fact listening. The latest round of student protests has caused the Ministry of Education to change its decision about the way master's degrees are awarded. In the past, one of the criteria for being accepted into a master's program was having an average grade of 6. However, this criteria will be removed by the Ministry of Education. Apparently, it was the protests of the students that brought about this change of mind. Additionally, the Ministry of Education stated that they will not change the acceptance of quotas for regular programs, but only of those programs that are about to be reopened. Regarding the issue of student fees, the Deputy Minister of Education stated that they have increased, but that universities have requested an even larger increase. Today was not a regular day for the Polytechnic University. The students of the university held a protest, stopping the teachers from even entering the building. The dean of the university stated that these students came from the Faculty of Social Sciences. He claimed that on Wednesday, they will make any changes that are deemed appropriate. In other news, international experts are being called in to help with the dismissals from the public administrations. The Department of Civil Administration has requested the help of the international experts in order to review the case of the people who were discharged from the administration. The court has decided that these people must be reintegrated into their previous positions. But so far, no such actions have been taken. During today's Commission of Law meeting, Minister Harito stated that ever since the new government took power, there has been no solid decision-making regarding this issue. According to him, the Department of State Administration is not clear about what is going to happen, and that's why it has requested the help of international experts. The director of the Department of State Administration said this: "The situation is complex. We have requested the assistance of our donors to bring us international experts in order to resolve this situation." During a hearing session on the progress report of the European Union, the Minister of State Administration, as well as the Director of Public Administration, stated that there have been no strict decisions given by the court since September of 2013. The Minister of State Administration, Milena Harito, informed us that so far there have been 117 free positions in the public administration and 5,700 candidates. After the dismissals last Thursday, the Socialist Party has approved 2 candidates to fill the vacancies on the High Council of Justice. Albana Stüler and Vangel Costa will be filling the vacant positions on the High Council of Justice. The Socialist Party parliamentary group has given their approval for these 2 judges, and their names will be presented at the Law Commission. Last Thursday, the Deputy Chief of the High Council of Justice, as well as one other member of the council, was discharged. It appeared that the Socialist Party has found their replacements already. Albana Stüler and Vangel Costa are well-known names, since the first used to be a member of the Electoral Commission, and the second was a candidate for this commission in 2010. In other news, the police have finished up their investigations into the gang that is being called the TNT Band. The group has been terrorizing the cities of Vlora and Tirana with their destructive and divisive actions. The prosecution has decided to confiscate the properties of all those who have been accused of participation in this gang. The prosecution of serious crimes has submitted a request to the proper institutions to freeze the bank accounts and seize the properties of all those people who may have profited from this gang's criminal activity. The possessions and personal properties of the professional assassin Julian Sinanay, as well as the collaborators of several criminal events in the recent past, have been seized by the prosecution. The prosecution has also seized the property of the individuals who contracted the attempted murder of the former prefect of Vlora. The investigation that has been conducted so far shows that Julian Sinanay has sent all the money that he has earned through his criminal activities to his wife in Greece. A statement has been issued that the wealth of this criminal group amounts to several million euro. On Saturday, a former deputy of the Democratic Party and one of the targets of this group, Ardian Tsolozi, spoke out about this event and denied that he knew any of the group members. In other relevant news, the professional assassin, Julian Sinanay, has admitted that he accepted 7,500 euro as a contract price for the job of scaring the former deputy of the Democratic Party. He claims that he never accepted money to kill him. Even though it was created only a short time ago, the Commission of the Honorary Councils has been very active with the national and international institutions. The Society intends to fulfill the mission of the Honorary Council in Albania and unify their efforts to solve problems. During the annual meeting of the Assembly of the European Federal of Honorary Council, which was organized in Vienna, the head of this assembly emphasized the importance of the cooperation between honorary councils and the European institutions. after a unanimous vote from the Assembly of the Federation. Now the Society of Honorary Consuls in Albania and their president, Mr. Iulian Droci, will represent Albania in all European activities that will be organized from the European Federation of Honorary Consuls. The Central Bank of Albania is taking the initial steps to fill the vacancies that have been left behind after the incident. The Parliamentary Commission of Economics has started to try and fill the vacant positions. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Flash English News at 6 p.m. here at Ora News. We hope you join us again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Thank you and good night.